JoJo, listen, man, you fought Gary Russell, you beat Teofimo and Fortuna. Would you say that out of everyone you fought, that Devin Haney is the most difficult opponent that you face?
I don't think he's the most difficult. I mean, he's slick. He's a good boxer. He's defensive. But I mean, I faced all these guys already before, man. And I faced Tevin Farmer, who was a defensive fighter. I faced a guy that had tremendous speed with Gary Russell Jr. I faced a guy that had tremendous power, Javier Fortuna, Andrew Cancio, Rene Alvarado. All these guys already built me to the point where I'm ready for whatever Devin Haney brings to the table come Saturday night.
Listen, Lomachenko vacated his WBC title to avoid Devin Haney. What does that say about you as a warrior to accept the fight that nobody else, everybody else was avoiding?
Oh, that I'm a dog, man, and that I'm doing this for my legacy, and I'm doing this to out of not to please anybody, but just to please myself and to give that respect to myself, because I know what I'm capable of doing inside that ring, and I know what type of fighter I am. So I'm able to compete with the best of the best, and that's what I'm willing to do, is challenge the best and beat the best.
JoJo, what'd you make of the Devin's hype man trying to get in your head and whatnot?
It is what it is, man. That guy's on crack. I really don't pay attention to him.
Does it actually give you extra fuel, if anything?
Nah, don't give me no fuel, don't give me no anger or anything like that, because at the end of the day, it's just he's just trying to distract me, and that is not going to get into my mind.
What was your reaction? What was your reaction to Teofimo Lopez's loss?
It was a good fight, man. I thought Kambosos did a tremendous job. I feel like Teofimo went in with no game plan. He thought he was just going to knock out Teofimo Lopez with the early first round knockout or in the later rounds, but George Kambosos came with a good game plan, moving around, making sure that he was landing effective shots and then getting out. And if he did get hit with Teofimo's big shots, he was able to retaliate right away, so that way Teofimo wasn't, engaging anymore, because he was getting hit back. So he had a really, really good game plan. I feel like Teofimo didn't have a game plan at all, and the better man won that night.
Just now in your workout, you look very fast and explosive on your feet, cutting distance. Is that maybe even like the key to winning this fight, is cutting the ring off in the best way possible?
Oh yeah, it's not letting him breathe, and it's showing him that I got boxing skills as well. I'm not just a typical Mexican fighter that is just gonna come straight forward and throw a lot of punches. I'm gonna be a guy that is gonna use my feet, use my angles, use my delivery, use my shots, and set him up so I can hurt him and get him out of there.
Because he's saying the more angry you become in this fight, he wants to get you angry, that the easier it comes for him to counter and pick off and that. But what do you have to say to that, Joseph?
Oh, I'm not gonna get angry at all. I mean, I've already sparred with the best guys and guys that had similar styles to Devin Haney, where it's going to frustrate fighters by them being slick and not being able to hit them. But it's all about just keeping your composure in there and sticking to the game plan, and knowing that the opportunity for you to execute a tremendous shot and a great shot is going to come. You just got to be patient.
And
what are Devin Haney's best and worst attributes in your eyes?
I think his best attribute is his jab, because he's tall and rangy and he knows how to utilize his jab and keep you at bay, and tries to follow up with some combinations. But I think his downfalls are his defense. I don't think he's good on the inside with his defense, and also I don't think he has good combinations on the inside, and I'm planning on exposing that.
What about the speed? Do you feel there's a speed difference in this fight, or you can surprise him with your own speed?
I mean, I got speed too. A lot of people, they don't think that I got speed, but I got speed, and Devin Haney's gonna respect that come Saturday night.
You mentioned his jab and length. Just how tough is it going to be that you started at 26 and this is a guy that looks like he could be a 147-pounder one day? How much is size gonna be tough to get past in this fight, Joseph?
The size is not gonna get past, because if he's gonna try to blow up and try to be the bigger man, that's gonna be a downfall for him, because his body is going to be lethargic, and he's not going to be able to perform at his best because he's gaining so much weight so fast, and the depletion on his body is going to take a toll as well, because he's dehydrating himself. So I feel like the only thing that I got to worry about is his reach, and like I said, man, I've already been in there with tall, rangy fighters and guys that are able to fight on the outside, and I'm able to get to them. I just got to be patient and pick my shots and just execute what I got to do.
JoJo, just in terms of the size of this fight, obviously we're at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. It's a world title fight. It's no small scale. But in terms of, because of what happened last weekend in New York, can you feel sort of it's been amped up a level?
Oh yeah, it's been really amped up. I think because of the George Kambosos in the lightweight division is a stacked division, and I mean there was a major shocking last weekend. So I'm planning on doing the same thing come Saturday night, and I'm planning on taking on all the challengers, and hopefully after this fight Kambosos next.
And Joe.
Fucked up. You be trying to hide behind Eddie Hearn and behind Devin gonna tear your ass up. You said that B word, we caught it on the camera. Your chump ass. The William Haney shotgun gonna get you. Yeah, the nuclear sub gonna get you, JoJo. $1.5 million worth of ass whooping. Propelled by Lord Devin Haney, USS Haney. Eddie Hearn's man. You lucky too, JoJo. You lucky. Chump ass. You a chump, JoJo.